I should probably wait a few seconds before speaking. Girl interrupted. I saw a video. She got to watch it. And yes, her watching the video does make it so that she can speak about the validity of the act. When I speak of my intentions to turn people in, and then I'm denied the right to turn them in, you don't understand how scared I am that I don't have a place to go through all of my evidence, and now my evidence is at Vicky Rain's place. Now, my question is, girl interrupted, what help do you need? What help do you need in your situation? That's what I want to know. People are more likely to help a woman. You may not try to help me turn any of this in. You may not try to share any evidence. You might not ever send me an email. And, if you did, I would forward to you literally the message from Natalie herself that I exposed Ted Bollinger with. December 9th of 2017, after over a year of abuse, stalking, threats, harassment, people making fake accounts to fucking harass me, people threatening to kill me and my friends and family, people calling me at fucking weird hours of the fucking... They still do that shit. Or now I get people knocking on my window. I finally had peace and quiet away from all of this. It's impossible to function in homelessness. It's impossible to meet all of your impossible demands. These are impossible for those of us at the bottom. The amount that you charged us just for sleeping one night homeless in Boulder, Colorado if we got busted, using a blanket. Man, it was trespassing either way. That's right. But it's trespassing and camping the other way. Oh, we got someone on here being a troll. Here's the thing. You get to see how much of an asshole I am. I'm not a very nice guy. I'm really not. In real life, I am a nice guy, but I'm scared shitless, all right? You hear all my screaming and shouting, that's because I am scared shitless. Girl interrupted, what do you need in your situation? What is something that we can help you out with, or at least try to? Is it within your means? Are you capable of calling something, calling someone? See, here's the problem. APS has to be contacted, and somebody has to be able to explain to them, someone like you, who has seen how I'm treated by the cops here, who has seen some of the situations with Farnsworth. You've even commented on some of them. Your ability to go back through and find some of that stuff, I don't know how good you are at it, but that's all stuff that you've been witness to and privy to. If you can explain how I can't function out here like this, because you do understand wholeheartedly. You understand what it's like to be this afraid, and just so you know, even felons can make a police report, especially where a person's life is in jeopardy, and you know that my life has been since before Natalie was killed. If you were on my Facebook, I could show you so much of the bullshit from these people. In emails, I've got a lot of stuff that I can just forward to you, and I know you probably don't have access to it on the phone. I know that. That's why I'd only send you a little bit at a time, and I feel horrible about that because that makes it feel like a frame job or misleading the situation. But I need to show you the key points that made my decisions for me. It was threats against my loved ones in every single situation. It was fear of harm against Rochelle Shelley Campbell. Fear of harm that might have come to Danica Garner. Fear of harm that might have come to Rose M. Kelly or Alicia Bollinger. Ted's a very scary man. And they know it. Please. This situation that I'm in, how can she help if she's stuck in the situation that she's in? That's the situation with many of my friends. And much of the problem was with them not willing to help me because they were in dire straits monetarily. I spent literally tens of thousands of dollars on complete and total fucking strangers that were Fruit Loops and fucking drunks and goddamn druggies. Not much change, except my friends really could have used that money. I could have used that money, but I wasn't going to be able to function well enough to do anything with it unless someone understood what a state of crisis is really like. When these people say just stay off the internet, it doesn't work that way. It was guilty until proven innocent. There's a video called Four Peaches the Liar on my channel, and it has a lot of videos attached to it, but they're not tagged. There's a few other ones where stuff is tagged. There's a lot of stuff that it takes to be able to do these things. Girl Interrupted, if you need equipment like what I've got, I had to spend a lot of my disability money getting stuff that people told me I needed to turn this stuff in, but I also had to do it within my abilities. If all you've got is a phone, I tried with my phone, you're fucking... It's almost damn near impossible, but if you've got stuff that you want to turn in, if you are really at risk in your situation, and I think you are, like that's something that does need to be remedied. You should not have to be afraid 24/7. You should not have to feed yourself pills to try to hide yourself from very real fears. When people tell you to just let it go, that's a horrible thing to feel, isn't it? Don't you wish these support groups did something other than each person tells their story and then basically tries to fumble through believing they give a shit about someone else's, and then it goes all the way around in a circle, and maybe you tell your story, maybe you don't. But that gets overwhelming over time, because how much progress are you really making just sitting in a room full of the same people bitching about the same shit? What are you going to do about it? When you're in an AA meeting, this is the part that made me go to one AA meeting and never again. So I walk into the AA meeting, right? And I hear this guy, first of all, I know his daughter. And he's whining and complaining and crying about how he destroyed his daughter's life, and he's absolutely right. But then he never told anybody else. He never told anybody else that he destroyed his daughter's life. He went to a meeting way the hell away from where he actually lived. He made sure that he didn't tell his dirty little secrets, and, well, with Girl Interrupted, I don't know what help she specifically needs. I am assuming that it has something to do with getting her kids back, getting visitation, being able to travel there. That is all important stuff. A lot of y'all aren't willing to help me out. You guys could help her out. You guys could totally help her out. And maybe if you help her out, she won't have to be afraid all the time. She won't have to go get yelled at moms or dads over just the god-awful, most stupid shit. What do you think, Girl Interrupted? Do you think we should all work together to do something about your dad's fucking sandwich? Or do you think we should do something about the mental health dilemma in this country and how it forces victims into long-term victimization, severe trauma, and more abuse, as well as abuse by the system for needing help? It's not that we don't reach out to the places that we're supposed to go to. Most of us have to go alone and we're denied. Maybe she needs somebody to go in with her so that she's not denied. Maybe she needs somebody to listen to the full story and not interrupt, even if it takes a few sessions. Please don't interrupt her. Please listen to her story. Please don't offer suggestions unless she asks. If you get one of those nuggets in your head, remember that you're trying to listen to the story. It's a caper. You know, that's the thing about, for me, helping others. The reason I was so good at it is because I listened to their problems and I was very good at putting myself emotionally where they were at. Most of my suggestions weren't suggestions. It's things that they said while they were talking that they needed. Well, I can do that. Most of the time they were right. When somebody said, hey, I need somebody to go in with me, I was assaulted. Yes, I went in with homeless people so that they could turn in assaults. Yes, that actually did work. Just don't go telling everybody that. There's a few people that worked for. Stephen McMillian was homeless. He was assaulted by Boulder police. He won his case. He's dead now, but he won his case because people cared enough to go in with him. Also, he was definitely not forced into a situation like this. I am broken. I am broken from abuse. The way that I am is not because of autism. The way that I am is because of long-term abuse. Put me somewhere. I can't handle this. I can't defend myself. That has been the problem all along since I hurt my back in 2015 on my birthday. Day before my birthday. I'm trying. But I can't take care of myself. I can't function. I can't function because of fear, because I am stuck out here, because people do come up to my windows. I can't get away from alcoholics and drug addicts. Do you guys understand that? I am constantly afraid because sometimes these guys are nice. Sometimes they're nice, but if they're having a bad night and they come up to your vehicle and you are scared and you tell them, hey man, I am scared. Sometimes they get scared too, and then they get even more angry. Sometimes they're just looking for an excuse to fucking smack something. I've been just sitting in my car when people have walked by and flicked my antenna and, you know, smacked on my vehicle going by and didn't realize I was in here. Sometimes it's someone going, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just having a bad day. It's all right. It's a piece of shit car. Seriously, what I tell them. It's all right, dude. It's a piece of shit car. Sometimes they're fucked up on stuff, though, and they start yelling at me and screaming. Now, most of this is about me, obviously, as always. I'm stuck here scared shitless, and so is she. She's stuck in her situation. Help to empower her to have a voice. Grrr! Help her to stand up for herself, to speak up for herself, to get herself a safer place. A place where she's not talked down to into the dirt and the dust so that she wants her life to end every single day. That is a horrible thing to feel. Please help her. Please, girl interrupted. Tell us what you need. Please.